guys, back we're going to do a quick update on our 67 Camaro for the Dazed and Confused group build. It's a very basic kit, this AMT kit, so it goes pretty quick. I'll show you what we got going on. We're doing it basically, like with the exception of the wheels, doing it out of box, so get right into it here. Get the chassis going here, and this all straight stock kit. We are going to use the side pipes. I'll show you those in a minute. So we put the headers for those on. So we got the stock engine just going. We used the regular valve covers instead of the chrome ones, so we're not using the supercharger that comes in the kit with the dual carb velocity stack set up that goes through the hood. We're not going to do that because the car in the movie did not have anything sticking through the hood, so we're going to do that. Okay, so there's our chassis. We black primer, did some weathering washes on it, and then we picked out the chassis and we gloss black because we're kind of making it as a resto mod almost kind of thing with it changing the wheels. Same thing for our interior. We just did a little detail painting in there, painted the console and put the decals in the dash. We picked out the door handles and window cranks and that good stuff in there. Other than that, it's just satin black. I didn't do any flocking or carpeting on the floor in this one, so I'm keeping it very basic. Here's our side pipes. I had to take some pretty gnarly injector pin marks and screw connectors out of them, so I took some of the HVAC tape and wrapped it around just to cover those up, rather as opposed to putting the chrome. Since it's just a straight piece, put a piece on there and wrap it around, as opposed to using the chrome paint. And so we got those, and then last we have basically. The car had just a black paint job. It was just a black car, so we've got the black paint on there. So we'll need to finish doing the assembly on the body, get the parts put in. We get the drill. I'll show you this here real quick. If I don't believe it show up on camera. We'll try though. Let's see if we can zoom in on it a little bit. This is our mirror, and I always try to drill and pin them. I'm having a hard time keeping it in frame because it's such a weak connection point, and doesn't get attached until after the body is all painted and finished. So by putting a little bit, and that's actually a little piece of a sewing pin, just drill out a hole and glue it in, and then I'll drill a corresponding hole into the body. And we can tack that on with some super glue or some white glue. I usually use a PVA glue because it's less chance of screwing up the paint. And I grabbed these things up at I got them at Hobby Lobby. You can get a box of about a dozen of them for a couple bucks. It's nice for keeping your small parts in while you're working on the go walkabout on you. Anyway, so the next video on this one will be obviously completed because we're just almost up to the final assembly stage. And we're working right along on our Firebird GTA. We'll probably do another update on that in a day or so. Yeah, and I'm going to be starting next. I think I'm going to start at 32 Ford. I think I might do the 29 Ford. 32, 29 Ford, one or the other. Probably be my next build, but we'll see when we get there. So anyway. If you want to get one of my shop cards, hit me up and I'll send you one out. And I want to say good morning, good evening, good night, depending where you are in the world when you watch this video. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.